Good morning, everybody, and happy... I don't even know what day of the week. Friday! Hooray! We've made it another week. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Kelly and I decided that we were going to have a bit of a sit down this morning.
Feeling a bit lazy today.
We do feel very lazy today. We've been moving all of our car seat room all around, so we've been moving heavy stands, heavy car seats, so we've decided to sit down this morning. Thank you very much for joining us. We have, because of popular request, lots of people have been asking about bouncers and rockers. So today we thought, let's have a little bouncer rockery day and just kind of have that Friday relax, because kids like to relax as well, don't they? Well, they try to, or we try to. So let's see who's joined us this morning. Who was the quickest fingers first? Gemma Stanley, very, very quick this morning. Good morning, Gemma. Good morning, Anya. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Stacey. Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, Leanne. Good morning, Kaz. Good morning, Aileen. Good morning, Emily.
So there she goes.
Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Lorraine. Lorraine says those chairs look comfy, girls. Yeah,
I do like a glass.
They are.
I loved mine.
I loved mine as well. I think I might just sit here all day. What do you think? Pull up our computers.
Yeah.
We just sit and...
Or we could just take, it might be easier, just take the chairs to our desk.
Chairs, yeah, we could do that. But yes, Lorraine, they are very, very comfortable. Anya says, how are you ladies? I'm like, all right, thanks. I've got that Friday feeling today. I'm not...
We haven't.
The end of the week feeling, we've made it through. Another week of homeschooling and juggling work and everything else. And then the announcements from Bojo. Bojo, if you're watching, we're kind of happy with the announcements, but I think it's the homeschooling for a bit longer that most people are like,
because it's hard work.
It is really hard work. Are you homeschooling at the moment? Do let us know. How's it going? Is it going well? All I can say is well done, everybody. It is all about survival. And as long as our kids are warm and fed and feel loved, that's all we need to do, really. Yeah. A bit of one-on-one. You see. It's Friday. Somebody said, where's our coffee? Liz said, where's your coffee?
Yeah, that would just make it, actually.
It would. If anybody in the office is watching this, can you bring us a coffee, please? Do you want coffee?
Yeah, I'd love a coffee.
Yeah, love a coffee. Daniel says, not quite got our feet up. No, we have got these at the side, so they do
it made us look a little bit like we weren't doing any work with the feet up.
Yeah, so we thought we'd go halfway. So we've kind of got our rockers for us, but then our rockers and bouncers for everybody else. And we've chosen, I suppose, the more traditional bouncer and rockers. Some of you have seen there's some, we do Mamaroo, we do the Joy Swing as well. But instead of looking at those all singing or dancing, we're looking at the more traditional style of rockers, aren't we, Kelly, today? Yeah. And we've got a prize, and all you need to do is to join in with our chit-chat this morning. So if you've already said good morning, you've already entered. You are already entered. And today we are going to be giving away one of our Joy products. We've got it on a stand in the middle. Now, obviously, if you've got a child in there, we always say these need to be on the floor, not up high. But we've just put it up there just because otherwise our poor videographer will be sort of down on the floor all day filming those. So this is the Joie Wish Bouncer in Petite City. And it is on the website at the moment for, I think it's $32.95. So it's an absolute bargain. Yeah. But it's still really nicely made, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's when you see babies in them, they look comfortable, so it's a nice shape.
Yeah, a nice hammocky shape. It's nice and wide as well, isn't it? Yeah. So if you do have one who's a little bit of a chunky monkey, they're not going to be squashed. We do love our chunky monkey babies, don't we? Yeah. They're so cute. And you've also got your head hugger as well.
You can adjust the angle as well, can't you?
You can.
So
you got up. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
I thought I might have to get up a little bit, but yeah, you've got two angles. So for newborn babies that want to be in that flat position, you can have it like that. Or as they get older, they can be a bit more upright. You get your toy bar with it, with your two little houses on there.
It's called Petite City, you see. And you've also got the little bit at the front which adds in your vibration, which we won't be able to...
A little bit of vibration or a lot
of vibration, depending on how you're feeling. But it is... We had the conversation the other week about these more basic bouncers, and they do just... Oh, we've dropped our toy bar. They do just almost... I hope you got that on camera.
I hope you weren't watching me then, Jose. I nearly just tipped my chair over.
No presenters were hurt in the filming of our presentation this morning about
Got a bit hot now. I thought I was gonna.
Is that one just for our blooper videos, is it, Kelly?
No.
I don't know if anybody saw our blooper videos, but Kelly and I tried very, very hard to film a very short video, pre-recorded video. It had to be less than 60 seconds, didn't it?
Just talking about the lives. Just giving them
talking
information.
about lives, just something that we do day in, day out. You know, we're used to talking in front of the camera. How long did it take us to get 60 seconds of footage?
It was a couple of hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours of filming. So if you think we're professionals, we're not. So we, our videographer, we didn't realise that he kept the camera rolling. We kind of assumed that when we got the giggles, he would have stopped, but no, he kept it rolling. So we have got our blooper video. If you've not seen it, let us know and we'll put it up. But Kelly's just fallen out of a nursing chair, so we can add that one to it. So this is our prize today. It's our Joie Wish Bouncer. You might know Joy because of their car seats. I think they're most well known for their car seats, aren't
you
they?
see a lot of their car seats, and I see them a lot on school runs.
Yeah, and
school runs.
They do. I suppose it's the iSpin, isn't it? It's the spin seats that lots and lots of people know Joy for. And yeah, the high back boosters, the Trillo, they are a very good car seat company. They do lots of additional testing. They take car seats very, very seriously, which obviously if you join us for your lives, you'll know that Kelly and I and all the staff at Pushchair Expert also take car seat training very, very seriously. But they also do more than just car seats. They do some pushchairs and strollers, don't they?
They do, yeah.
The Versatracks and the Chrome are a couple of their sort of prams, I suppose. You've also got the smaller strollers, the Briskers, a holiday stroller. You've got your very compact, your very compact packed stroller.
I wonder where they got the name of that for.
I don't know. They must have spent ages sat there around the boardroom. What are we going to call this compact stroller? We'll call it the packed. Maybe the next one will be called the Com. Don't know. Don't know, Joy, if you're watching, we've just got a new name for your stroller. And they also do their travel cots as well, which are very popular. So Joy's a great range. It's a very good, cost-effective option without losing quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think people are surprised when they see the prices of things, but still have that quality there.
I mean, for less than £35, you've got a lot there for your money, haven't you? You really have got a lot. And that is our prize this morning. So let us know if you would like to win this prize. Is it something you're going to keep for yourself or your child? Probably not yourself. You will not fit in it. Or is it going to be something you're going to gift? And we would absolutely love to know. But there's a lot of choice when it comes to bouncers.
There is.
And they're quite hard to see the differences just on a screen, aren't they? If you're just on the website. Yeah. Obviously, we do have a website and lots of people buy them like that. But it's nice to learn a little bit more about it, and the camera will help you see the quality of some of these. So we've got lots of people joining us. Vicky Ann Rayburn, she's starting to buy things now. She's 22 plus 1 now. First boy, summer baby, due the 3rd of June.
Congratulations,
Ooh,
exciting.
Congratulations,
I've got a June
Vicky
baby.
Ann. I've got July, but not a June. Julie Barry says she's keen to find out about bouncers. Well, Julie, you've come to the right place. Jade Welsh says she loves Joy. She's got the Evolite double buggy, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's really clever, the Evolite, in that it has, it's one behind the other, but it's more of like that stroller, isn't it?
Yeah, and it folds quite compact. You can have a newborn in the back, and can also attach a car seat to the back, and then you've got your toddler seat at the front.
Yeah, so we'll have to grab the Evolite and get it on a live soon. She's not appeared on a live for a little while, so yeah, we'll have to get it out. So let's have a look. So we've had a look at our Joie Wish Bouncer over there.
Which one would you like me to tip out my chair for next?
Which one are you going to fall up? Why don't we do the Kiko one?
What, so that I know I almost squished it?
You don't have to move too far. If you've just joined us, Kelly and I have got that Friday feeling. We decided to sit down for our live because we're talking about bouncers and rockers this morning. It's about kids, babies just sitting back and relaxing, hopefully just, gurgling quietly and not screaming their heads off. So we thought, do you know what, we're going to relax a little bit as well. So there's a number of different features, and you also need to think about how you are going to use your bouncer or rocker. So we've got some that will go to a higher weight and some that you're just going to use for the first few months. But the Kiko one's very clever, isn't it, Kelly?
It is, yeah. So you've got it in your more laid back position, and you've just got your 2 buttons that you squeeze on the back here. Lovely padded newborn insert, which is really thick and lovely. Obviously your harness, you've only got to do one side up there. Lovely toy bar, which has got quite a lot of different things on there for them to see, lights and sounds.
And you can also record on it as well, which is quite clever as well. So you could sing a little lullaby if you're that way inclined. And this is the Kiko.
Sorry, go on.
It's all right. This is the Kiko balloon bouncer, and it is just under £60.
Yeah. You can take these toys off as well, so they can actually play them. They're made from chewable, rubbery material, which they're going to like for teething. And then you can, as they get older, sit the backrest up, pop the legs out. It's also got a little vibration at the front as well. And you've got a stable seat. And you've got a stable seat there.
You have, and you can use that for a lot longer, can't you? Most
can.
of these are 9 kilograms. I think this one I want to say is 15.
I want to say 8. I want to say 18.
You want to say 18? Let's double check. But it makes a nice toddler chair. So for watching the television when they get a little bit older, you know, they don't need the rocking feature. 18.
I think this is 15.
Yeah, that one's 15, then that one's 18. I knew it was one way round or the other. But it is quite nice. Also, if you have got other siblings in the house that are likely to sit in the bouncer, because let's face it, if you've got a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old and a new baby comes along, you can bet your bottom dollar they're going to, at some point when you've got your back turned, try and sit in that. And that's when they do break, because most of them are up to round about your 9 kilogram weight. Yeah. So having one that's going to give you that longevity is going to hopefully, you're going to use it for a lot longer, so you're going to get better value for money. But also, siblings, if they do decide to sit in it, it's less likely to break, shall we say, unless your sibling's 12 years old or something like that. And unless you've got this one, in which case you're not going to break it. But we'll come on to that one in just a moment. So I suppose that's a bit more of an investment than some of them. But it's not too much, because it's going to give you that longevity. For some of these, you might end up buying a little toddler chair afterwards as well. Yeah. So should we have a look at the Mamas and Papas in the middle? Yep. Now, Mamas and Papas here, this one, again, you can use for a lot longer. And it starts off as newborn. You can see. We've got our head hugger there and our little toys. I do love the colours on this one.
The striping.
Yeah, I do love the colours. Can we just move the toys up to the top? I think I'll just... So the toys do move around, which some children like, because then they can move them. Won't they? Yeah. You can also take your toys off as well. A little Velcro in the middle. You've got the vibration on the front. So again, spin around a little bit. Again, that's going to help just settle little one. And you've got feet on it as well.
And then you've got the rocking motion, but then you can keep it stable if it's going to disturb them. And then as they get older, you can sit it into the more upright position as well, up to 15 kilos. So you then would take
your toy bar. You've got a toddler chair. Yeah. I do like that. If you join us regularly, you know that we quite like longevity of products.
Yeah, things that are going to do something else.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. If you've just joined us today, you've probably guessed that we're talking about rockers and bouncers, and Kelly and I are rocking a little bit madly on our nursing chairs this morning. We decided to have a sit down because it is Friday. We are giving away a Joie Wish Bouncer, definitely one of our top selling bouncers here, which we've got it in the middle. We've got it in the laid back position, but you can tip it up as little one gets a little bit older. It is on offer on the website at the moment, $32.95, so it's really, really good value for money, but really good quality. Mm-hmm. All you need to do to enter our draw this morning is to join in with the chat. Do you like this? Do you think it's good value for money? You know, it is what Joy do so well, isn't it? Good value, but good quality. Yep. And I do love the Petite City design. They've got that on a few things, haven't they? So we've obviously got it on there. We've got it on this one as well. We've also got it on the Joy. They do a very, very clever high chair called the Multiply 6-in-1, which does 6 things in one high chair, as you probably can guess from the title of it. You may have seen our Joy Multiply on our lives. It appears quite regularly. But they do that in Petite City. So if you want matchy-matchy, you can do lots of matching, can't you, with Joy?
Have 3 different chairs for your baby, and a high chair.
And a high chair, and they can all be the same. And let's face it, grey is very popular, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of grey out here today.
There is a lot of grey out here. We should have had the Baba Bing bouncer out as well and had a little flash of yellow. Yeah,
with the
never mind.
elephants.
Never mind. Which one shall we look at now? We've got lots of people joining us. Let's see whether we've got any questions coming through. I'm just going to scroll back up a little bit. I apologise if I've missed your questions. We had lots of good mornings, which is lovely. It means we don't look like we're talking to ourselves. Megan Wright says we both look so relaxed. Yeah, we're having a chill day today. We've been talking about Krispy Kreme donuts in the office, haven't we, this morning? We're quite fancy
very
some,
good
but
for the diet.
we're not organised enough. One day we'll order some in on a Friday. So let me just scrolling down. Oh, Helen Downham. We spoke to Vicky Ann earlier, but Helen Downham is also 22 weeks today. So she's a day behind
Due date
Vicky.
buddies.
Yeah, due date buddies. Janak Mystery says she's seen the Nuna leaf.
Yep.
Yeah, she spotted the Nuna leaf. We'll come over to our Nuna leaf shortly. Lauren Sharp is homeschooling her 5-year-old. Not going too bad.
Oh, good.
That's positive.
Good.
If it's not too bad, that's a win in my eyes.
I think my kids are kind of getting into the swing of things now.
Yeah,
the 6-year-old has a couple of lessons with her teachers on Teams, a couple of times a day, and then has a couple of sheets to do. Whereas my 8-year-old just sits. It's like a normal school day. They've got on the video 9 till 3.
I think the provision from the majority of schools during this lockdown is really good. I have to say, and as an ex-teacher, I can imagine how tricky it is. And they've got some children at school, some children working from home, but have to give everybody the equal opportunities. So I know my daughter is at school, so she's at school, but the teacher is teaching for some of it in a separate room, and the children who are in school are in a separate room. So it's just like being at home and trying to do it that way. Yeah. But it's hard with reception children. I think the younger they are, homeschooling is very, very tricky with younger children.
They're not in a school environment.
No, they're not. And for some children, they're not going to listen to their parents. I know my children listen to their teachers far more than me. I have threatened on numerous occasions when my daughter won't go to bed or won't finish a tea or something.
With the teacher.
I'm going to ring Miss Hainsworth, and I get my phone and I pretend I'm actually ringing her. And I would actually like a cardboard cutout of her that I can just wheel out when I need to. Oh, what are you doing? Get to bed. So, Claire Louise Baker says it's really hard work, but it's Friday. Another week down. We made it. Yes, let's all just celebrate together. We've made another week. Alexandra Earle says she's excited to get her nursing chair. They look so comfortable. Will be hard not to nap on them. Are you awake, Kelly? Did she spot you? What? Spot you napping? Sophie Hanger says, morning, I hope you've got that Friday feeling. She's got a little emoji of somebody dancing. I think we are very far from dancing today.
No,
we're very, very far.
Today. Yeah.
Gemma Stanley, 21 weeks pregnant. Oh, we're all about the same due date here. Lots of June babies here. Yeah. Lots to prepare and get ready. Well, Gemma, hopefully we're going to be able to help you there. Tricia Latham Trainer says she's looking at the bouncers. She got her granddaughter pram bundles from us last week. Well, hopefully this will help, Tricia. Gemma says we're both looking rather comfy. Yep.
I'm actually tempted to do this now.
Well, you look like a little old lady.
Oh, these blankets are so cozy.
Yeah, we love a blanket. It's nothing to do with the children. We love a good blanket as well.
As soon as I get on the settee at night, I'll get my blanket.
Oh, I've got a blanket as well. I'm like a little old lady. Put my legs out, blanket on. Yeah, cup of tea.
Really?
Cup of tea or some, depends. It's Friday today.
I was going to say, Joe, have you really got a cup of tea?
Glass of wine tonight. Molly Trengove, she's nearly 25 weeks with her first girl after 2 boys. Happy Friday. Yeah. Congratulations, Molly. I know that feeling, having a girl after 2 boys, because that's what I had, and it's quite an awesome feeling. I do recall that feeling. I think you all recall it as well. When I came into work, I went, it's a girl, and they all went, thank goodness. Thank goodness. So, Anya says that our Joie Wish is a real bargain. Yes, it is. It's a bargain, but really good quality as well. Helen Downham said she didn't have a bouncer for her first and thinking it may be handy this time round. Did you have a bouncer?
Yes. And my daughter was, because I've got boy, girl, boy. And my daughter in the middle was the hardest because she would only sit in one kind of chair that we had at mum and dad's. I had to go, and I had all different kinds of ones, like the little
3D,
the little what's it called? Bean bags.
Yep.
And different seats and rockers and chairs.
See,
and she wouldn't sit in any of them. Just this same Fisher-Price toddler to newborn rocker. It's the only one she would sit in. So
It's funny, isn't it? How, I mean, I never used a bean bag. I kind of didn't. I don't know. I thought, well, just with a bouncer or a rocker, at least you've got some movement there. Well, with a bean bag, you haven't. So I've never used a bean bag. Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, but she hated it.
Yeah, no. And I had a bouncer for my older two, Mamas and Papas one, a long time ago. But then with Florence, I had the Leaf.
You had your favourite, didn't you?
I had my Leaf, and we'd had it in for testing, and it was something that I'd kept for about 2 years on the off chance I might have another child. And it was like, no, this is definitely coming home for me. And the reason I had the Leaf is, well, I think it looks beautiful. I do. It hasn't got that baby look. So this is the Leaf. It's by Nuna here. And they do the Leaf and they do the Leaf Grow. You can get various accessories. So you can get something called the Wind, which I think is a hilarious name for it. Little motor that goes on the bottom that will rock it.
Blow your leaf.
Yeah. And then you can also get your toy bar as well. I just had it like this because it does rock for 2 minutes without you actually having to do anything. So as you can see, I've set it off. I haven't shoved it or anything.
Just a little touch.
2 minutes. And the other thing that is so cool about this product is that the weight limit means you don't need to worry about any older siblings. Now, I've got older boys as well. By older, they're not in their 20s, but they were 6 and 8 when Florence was born. And I knew they'd have sat, Harry in particular, when nobody was watching, I'd put money that he would have sat on.
Straight in it.
Yeah, any kind of bouncer or rocker. But whereas this is so clever, and we still use it now. Shall I demonstrate it?
Yes. I was hoping you were going to get in there.
Do you want to demonstrate it?
No.
So
it would break if I got in it, I think.
So what's so clever about this, and people just go, I'm just holding my microphone, because I can see the cameraman going, mind your microphone. But look at this.
What would you do if it snapped?
What would I do if it snapped? I'd tell the cameraman to stop rolling.
Quick, look at Kelly.
Oh, look at Kelly. If it snapped and I ended up on the floor. No, I think it's 65 kilograms, the weight limit is. But it is so comfortable, look. I know this is not really a very ladylike position. I hope you've got my best side there, Jose. Otherwise, I'm not going to be very happy. But it just keeps going. And we still have it in our lounge. And the boys would quite like it as a bit of a gaming
perfect
chair, but they're not having it. But Florence at 5.5 still sits in it and watches TV. I'm just going to sit here now because I've got to get up, and it's not going to be very ladylike, is it?
To give you a hand.
No. So that's why I wanted the Leaf. So what do you think of that? Has anybody seen anything like that you can keep using and using and using? Because you've got to your toddler years, but this one just keeps going.
And you do have different positions on that. You can have it more laid back, can't you?
Yeah.
More right.
So and they've got the Leaf Grow, which grows. So that one's very clever as well. I think we'll look to get the Leaf Grow in store, actually.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, lots of comments there. Lots of people loving our prize this morning. Our prize this morning is our Joie Wish Bouncer that we've got up there in the middle. Obviously, you would only use your bouncers and rockers on the floor. I would just like to say that. They're loving the grey colours. There's lots of greys this morning. We seem to have chosen lots of greys. We do have more bouncers and rockers than this, but we've just chosen a few to talk about this morning. Let us have a look what people think of the Nuna Leaf. Hang on, right the way down there. Nicholas did say, out of all of them, which one would you buy? Well, I had the Leaf and I loved it. But it is more expensive because your Leaf is about £160.
Yeah, so it's a big price difference.
Yeah, it is a big price difference. So obviously it depends on your budget. But
rather
we're
than
still
6
using
to 9 months, it could last you 10 years.
Yeah, we're still using it. So, you know, it depends. Vicky Ann Rayburn says it's very clever. Hannah McCartney, she said, Lubioi. I think she's been on the gin already this morning. Obviously homeschooling. And then she corrected it to lovely. But they are all loving the grey. Lorna asked about the Nuna Leaf and how much it was. It's around about £160. But I think I don't think anybody actually laughed at me sitting on there, which was
good.
It was a bonus. It was a bonus there. So which one shall we have a look at now? Shall we have a look at our other Joy product?
Yes.
Shall I do it?
Well, it's right next to you. Unless you want
let me make
come
a
and stand
space.
up and stand next to you.
Let's make a space here. So, Joy, as you know, I'm just going to bring her over a little bit. As you know, do lots and lots of different products. And here we have one of the other Joy bouncers and rockers, kind of one up from the Wish, isn't it? So this is the Dreamer. And this is, I think it's on offer on our website at the moment at £52.96. So as you can see, you've perhaps got a little bit more. You've got three houses where you've only got 2 on that.
Wow,
so if a house is important to you,
yeah.
you need to go. I like the fact it's black and white. Children can see black and white, can't they? That's what they focus in on there. So these are nice and soft.
You can grab hold of them.
So you can grab hold of them. This one's got a little squeaker in it. I can't remember which one did what. This one, oh, they've all got squeakers.
Squeaky houses.
I'm just going to check. We've got squeaky houses. We can have a little conversation, look.
The dog would like them.
But I like the fact that this is just on a little piece of rope at the top. But as soon as they hit them, they're going to move.
Yeah.
So where they move around as they get older, but just hitting them and kicking them, they're going to be able to move. You've also, under here, you've got your music, you've got your vibration, you've got your white noise, and you've got your sound. So, and that's nice and hidden under there. Did have a customer who asked where that was because they hadn't seen it, because they hadn't lifted the flap.
Very well hidden, isn't it?
So it is very well hidden.
Yep.
Plus, they're not, if they're kicking around, which they will do, they're not going to change it because you've got your material on the top. You've got your head hugger here, which is kind of like a fleece. So it's very, very soft. Hard for you to see at home, but it is incredibly soft. Once little one gets older, or if you don't need it, it's very easy just to flip out of the way. You've also got your 3-point harness. Again, nice and soft here. So really easy to do. And at the back, shall I turn it around the other way, look. A little lever so that you can do it further down if you want to. So multi-positions. Toy bar comes off. See what I did there?
Completely on purpose.
Completely on purpose, yep.
You've got your feet down at the bottom as well, so that's keeping it a stable position, more upright, but that can be flipped around so it does its rocking motion.
Would you like me to do that?
Yeah, go on then.
Sitting down, I think, is harder. Sitting down is a lot harder than it is standing
Fall out
up.
the chairs.
Believe me, and my chair is rocking. It's like a challenge here. So you can have it down like so it's nice and stable, or you can have it in the rocking motion.
It's nice, that.
So yeah, very popular.
Yeah.
Very, very popular. So just maybe one up. Which one would you go for?
Got a few more. Like I say, I like the position. Seeing pictures of customers that have had this, the Wish.
Customers' babies.
Yes. So them sending their pictures in. Babies
They
just
do
look
comfortable,
really
don't they?
comfortable in it.
Really,
I do like the shape
really,
of that.
really comfortable. So Anya says she wants the leaf.
Similar. Sorry, yeah. The backrest sits up, whereas this is the whole thing that rotates to drop down.
I think people are loving the fact that if it can fit my fat bottom in the leaf, it's going to keep going and going and going. So let's have a look. Anybody who's just joined us, we are looking at bouncers and rockers today, and we are giving away a Joie Wish Bouncer. So this will be all packed up for you. If you get to us before Friday, 5 o'clock. On Friday. 5 o'clock, so we keep shipping out all the way up until 5 o'clock, so it will be with you tomorrow, which is Saturday. We do offer, as you probably know, free shipping on Saturdays and Sundays as well, so no extra charge. As long as your product is over, or your basket is over £50, it is free shipping on a Friday and a Saturday.
But we're not going to charge you anyway for your prize.
No, we won't charge you for your prize, even though it is a lot less than £50. So I'm going to move. I haven't got my microphone in, so I'm like, am I going to lose my microphone?
Last one.
Last one.
I do like this one as well, then. I like that you've got like we were saying about the same ones, you've got your collection that you could have.
Yeah, it's part of the Maxi-Cosi home collection. I'm just going to pop that under there so it doesn't pull it over. I do love the wood finish on it. It is something a little bit different, isn't it? And Maxi-Cosi have launched quite a while ago now, but their home range, and it consists of a bouncer, a bedside crib, and a high chair. Had to think there. And it's available in 3 colours.
Now, the new travel cot.
And now the new travel cot, yes. And I imagine more, because there's a new bouncer coming out, isn't there?
Yes. Cassia.
So yes, Maxi-Cosi doing quite a big home range now. I love the wood finish on it. It, again, you've got your rocking feature, but you've got here little feet that will go out. They just clip out. So if you want it stationary, a lot of people will start weaning, won't they, in something like this, sat on the floor with little one.
Yeah.
You have got that option there.
Or it's just that movement. Sometimes it can soothe them to sleep, or sometimes it can disturb babies, can't it?
Yeah.
So if you've got that option, if you've got a baby where movement does disturb them,
you've got that option to have it stationary. And I think when they get older and they're a little bit heavier as well, as soon as they move, it can rock. And that can actually wake little one up at some point.
Yeah.
So we've got it here in Essential Grey. It's quite a bluey grey, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But they do Essential Graphite, which is a deep graphite grey.
More like the grey next to you, isn't it?
And Essential Blue, which is blue.
Funnily enough, it's
Funnily
blue.
enough, it's blue. You've got this pad here, is lovely, and it's going to put baby in a lot flatter position. You can then take it out, and as you can see, it does have a nice deep seat for when baby is older. The quality on this is lovely, isn't it? It is very, very, very padded.
It's a nice position for baby in there as
very
well.
comfortable, yes. You've also got your handle on the back, so you can put it in a flatter position, so you can imagine more of a newborn in that position there. And when they get older, you can sit it up a little bit further as well. So, another nice product.
Yeah, we don't sell bad products.
Of course we don't sell bad products. Of course we don't sell bad products. So most of these are suitable from birth. Obviously, if you've got a very, very young baby, you just need to make sure that they're sat in a nice position, a nice comfortable position, as far back as possible. They're not designed for your baby to sleep in overnight or anything like that. You know, they do nod off in them. You know, let's face it, they do nod off on them. You know, quick short naps, fine. I wouldn't put a baby down for their long nap in one of these.
It doesn't keep them, although they go into a flat position, it's not keeping them in the lay flat position. So
yeah,
so much better in either in the carry cart, Moses basket,
bedside crib.
Yep.
Yeah, so we want them in a nice flat position, but they do love them. You know, I think for me it's a baby essential.
Yeah. Definitely
a baby essential.
Yeah. Somewhere to put them when you're making tea or whatever you're doing.
Chloe Donna says about the Maxi-Cosi. This is the Maxi-Cosi Corey. Donna says that you can tell from a distance that it looks very, very good quality.
Yeah.
The Corey, by the way, is £89. Okay, so this is your Corey, your Maxi-Cosi Corey, and that one is £89. Yes, you can. Somebody asked earlier, I think it was Matthew Bainbridge, who actually I know. Hello, Matthew Bainbridge. He's asked about the wooden finish one. So this is your Maxi-Cosi one, Matthew, if you're watching. Mobiles. Yes, some of them have mobiles. Some of them don't. You can get a mobile to go on your Nuna. Yep. Do you think they're essential?
No.
You see, I didn't have a mobile for my Nuna Leaf, and I didn't miss it.
No.
But would I have wanted to get rid of it if I had had it, if that makes sense? Because it is something for them to look at.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, it is something for them to look at.
As they're getting a bit older and more aware of their surroundings, might occupy.
I don't think they need it as a newborn, though, particularly. No. You know, they don't need it as a newborn. Joanna Longworth says she takes hers to her parents when she goes away. Yeah, I used to take one.
Yeah.
In fact, no, I think Mum and Dad had one.
The nice things about these is most of them are pretty lightweight, so they're not too much. They can fold down or come back down, so they're easier to transport.
So some of them fold more easier than others. Obviously, this one's not going to fold because you've got your big legs. You could take it to pieces, but I don't think you would bother. It's a
not
heavy
massive,
one.
is it? So it's not like you need.
And it is, you know, it is heavier. So I think lots of people do.
They might have something like this to have at grandparents' houses.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody asked, Annie said, are all of them battery operated only? Yes, all of the ones that we've got out here are battery operated only. They don't plug directly in to anything.
Apart from the two that end, because they don't need it.
No, but these ones.
These four here do.
So we've got a question about the Joie Wish there. Does it play any music? No, that one doesn't play any music, but it does
Just
have
vibrate.
2 different vibration settings on there. You'd have to sing to your child if you had that one.
Yeah.
Just sing.
It's just your Dreamer that has the...
Your Dreamer.
on that one.
We've got a lot more facilities here for your music and your sounds, whereas your Wish is a more basic model.
But again, is sound
do we
an
need them?
essential? Yeah.
Or, weird as all having iPads and phones, you can just put it on your iPad or your phone or your Alexa.
Yep.
Alexa,
Shout
play children's lullabies. Although when I ask Alexa to do something, it usually turns out not to be what I've asked her to do.
She ignores you. How rude.
I know, she just plays whatever music she wants, I think. But my older boys did teach my little one, when she was quite little, to say, Alexa, play Crazy Frog. Have you ever heard Crazy Frog? Yeah. Not... Carry on.
That's it. That's all. I've already sang to you already today, Joe.
Keep going, keep going.
I'm not singing again properly.
So, yeah, no, so we had Crazy Frog on an awful lot when she learnt how to do it. So don't teach your child to say, Alexa, play Crazy Frog.
Kind of like the Baby
I
Shark,
wonder
isn't
whether anybody at home has got this on loudspeaker and there's an Alexa in their room, and now all these Alexas all over.
Alexa.
Alexa, play Crazy Frog. That was a little bit evil, wasn't it? There's like parents all over going, Alexa, stop. Yeah, Emily Georgia says she hates her Alexa one. Matthew Bainbridge, Baby Shark, yes. It's another
Shark,
very
yeah.
annoying tune. Very, very annoying tune.
Mine have grown out of the Baby Shark phase, thank God.
So we've had a bit of a chit chat today. We decided to have a little, a different feel to our live, talking about our rockers and bouncers, and obviously giving away our Joie Wish in the middle. We are going to be trialling something a little bit new. We wanted to see whether you thought it was a good idea. We're going to be inviting some experts onto our lives to talk about whatever they're an expert in.
Yeah, they're specific areas.
Yeah, so we're going to line up somebody who's going to talk about sleep. So if you've got a little one that's struggling to sleep, that might be really useful. Or
Questions that you've got to ask them.
Who would you like to talk to? Weaning, things like that. We'll still do our giveaways as well, but we thought we'd just like kind of mix it up a little bit.
So it'll just be a split screen, so you'll see us and then you'll also see our expert in a field as well.
Yeah, so
not in a field.
In a
You'll see our experts in a field.
Yeah, the
and a
ones
cow.
that we've got lined up, we're now going to have to email them and go, we accidentally said on our live that you would be in a field, so off you go outside in the rain and the snow.
How do they get signal there?
I don't know. It could be a very one-sided conversation in an interview. But you will then be able to come onto the live and ask them questions, and we will ask them questions on your behalf.
Yep.
So let us know whether you think that that's a good idea. B. Aspinwood says, such a great idea. Charlene says, oh, that is a fantastic idea. Hannah McCarthy's already put in a request. Can all parents out there guess what her request is?
What?
Sleep expert. Yeah, sleep expert. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Toddler feeding. Yes, let's try and get that organised. Hypnobirth expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you tell us what you would like to see in our lives and we will try and arrange it for you. We could do a split screen with ourselves, couldn't we? I could interview you as a car seat expert. We could just pretend,
Well, We could pretend. I think they know us.
They know us,
though.
yeah. We wouldn't be able to get away with that. No, but we could get the car seat expert on from Joy, for example, and talk to them and to help parents. So breastfeeding expert, that's a good idea. Oh, hypnobirthing's getting a good
The idea was to actually have them here, wasn't it?
Yes.
So that was how it originally started. We were going to have the experts here with us to talk through products, to talk through different topics. But obviously we can't do that at the minute. So it's kind of the next best thing to have people to come and chat with us.
But we could, that hopefully we might open up again soon. So, we've got them just scheduled in, but we just moved them a little bit because that obviously didn't happen in January. Vicky Pace Heat, breastfeeding expert, please. Another vote for hypnobirthing. Do you do it? Did you do any hypnobirthing?
No, because I can't get my babies out.
Well, I know.
I know, but I did start birthing. No. have a cesareans, but no, I didn't.
No, I didn't. I read
a water birth.
Oh, don't.
Always was something that I quite fancied, but like I said, after the first one, there was no way they were going to let me have one.
No, you see, water birth, with my oldest, Sam, planned on having a water birth. But we are going back when water births were, I'm not saying just starting because they've been around for years and years and years and years and years, but becoming a little bit more mainstream in the hospitals. And they'd got the birth, and people had been trained, because it was just at that time when they were training people. And I went in to have Sam. It was the one thing on my list, my plan was I wanted a water birth. So I was like, right, yeah, I really want a water birth with Sam. Yep, no, you're fine. Oh, nobody's actually here who's been trained, so you can't have a water birth. So, didn't get it with Sam.
The water's just so soothing, isn't it?
I know, I loved the idea.
Having Tilly, I stayed at home. I started labour at home in the middle of the night and stayed home till like 3 o'clock. And that was what got me through that time staying at home, was just keep jumping in and out the shower. And it was the water was the only thing that was really relieving.
And then with Harry, again, water birth, capital letters, stars, highlighter, everything. Got there, I can't have a water birth because we've run out of liners, and that was at the point where they used to put liners in the birth, so I couldn't have it with him either. Florence, highlighter, double underlined, definitely want a water birth. Oh no, you can't have a water birth because you're classed as a geriatric mum and you're overdue as well. So I couldn't get it with Florence either. I was gutted with her. Gutted, because I'm not having any more babies just to have a water birth.
Has any of you had a water birth?
Emily Georgia wanted a water birth, but a little girl came too quickly. She only just made it to the hospital.
Oh, wow.
See, I didn't have that problem.
No.
I had very, very long labours with mine. They just were quite comfortable. They weren't coming out. Helen Downham has had a water birth. Perhaps we could get somebody on to talk about water births. Perhaps we get a midwife on as well.
Yep.
All kinds of things. Olivia Blackburn, she obviously feels my pain. She was not allowed a water birth either. Claudia Clements says, not an expert, but could you show me the Mamaroo? I'm really keen, but I want to see whether it's worth the money. Claudia, book yourself a video appointment and we can get the Mamaroo out and run through everything with you. Or send us a message. We've had the Mamaroo on various lives as well, so I can send you a link to when we looked at it another day. But we'll get the Mamaroo back on another live again soon anyway. Baby essentials, yeah, we can talk quite well about baby essentials, can't we? I think we're still talking about water births. Hannah McCarthy, she don't get her hopes up too much. No, go for it. Because do you write big plans with your three?
No, I'm not a planner anyway, am I?
No, you're not. You're so laid back.
Yeah.
You're so laid back.
Just kind of go with the flow.
Go with the flow. I think it was a big plan with Sam, my oldest. I think then I realised that actually the plans, they don't seem to go to plan.
Not with birth. It's something that you can't. I think if you plan too much, then there's a lot of disappointed people because it didn't go how they wanted it to.
I think that's why that was the only thing really in my plan for number 2 and number 3 was water birth. I didn't get those either. So
no, yeah.
So yeah.
Because some people, it could be quite a traumatic thing to not have the birth that they wanted.
Yeah.
And that they're almost depressed afterwards.
Yeah, almost you grieve for it.
Yeah,
because
that's more it.
I think you spend these 9 months and you have in your head how it's all going to go. And then 9 times out of 10, you can't write a plan because A, you've never given birth if it's your first child. And B, even if it's your second or third, all births are different. And you don't know how you're going to feel once you are going through childbirth. No.
It's like the thing with no pain relief. I don't want any pain relief. Don't let me have pain relief. Then they're in labour. They're like, give me the pain relief.
Give me the pain relief. Give me the pain relief. The only thing I didn't want with Sam was an epidural. And that was because I have a very, very intense phobia of needles. Yeah. Like massive, massive phobia. Like I faint all the time if I give blood or blood tests, any injections.
You don't like the dentist either, do you?
No, don't like the dentist. No. I tend to just faint. And I know it's completely irrational, but I'm absolutely petrified of needles. You've heard it here. And then I had to have an epidural with Sam. It wasn't the greatest of births, but there's lots of pregnant people watching, so I won't go into details. I was sat there and they're like, don't move. And you're like, hey, don't move, because I'm sobbing my eyes out. But they managed to do it.
Yeah. And I had an epidural with Edward.
They're used to it, aren't they? They're used to
But I could feel it. I could feel the needle going.
Yeah, I could. Anyway, don't talk about needles. Don't talk about needles. So, gas and air. Yeah, gas and air.
I didn't like the gas and air. I felt like it was something getting in my way. I didn't want to have to think about breathing it in.
I didn't like it at first, but then once I once I got over that little lump of, whoa, this is a bit weird, my head's gone a bit weird. No.
I just wanted to be able to get on with it and not have to...
Oh no, I loved gas and air.
Courses into everything is
and we're
completely
all
different,
different, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are all
That's
different.
again why you can't plan it.
We are all
have
different.
One person's hand.
Janet Mystery has said, I can't wait to have a one-to-one appointment with us tomorrow.
Oh, very good.
Who she's got tomorrow. Who's here tomorrow? Laura? Georgia? Or Kirsty? Don't know. Laura, Georgia or Kirsty you'll have your meeting with. So make sure you tell them you've watched the lives as well.
Yeah.
Right, Brom is getting us back onto our chat today about bouncers. She says she needs to win this. Yes, our prize today is not an epidural. It is not gas and air.
A pain-free birth. Congratulations.
No, we can't give that away. But what we can give away is our Joie Wish Bouncer. It's our
I've got to take my blanket off to get
Don't fall off.
Sit it up.
It is our entry-level bouncer from Joie. But we are big fans of this. It has a nice substantial seat. It's a really nice big seat. So if you're expecting a chunky monkey, it's going to work really, really well for you. It's got the vibration movement on the front, but it's one of those bouncers that as soon as baby moves, it is going to move.
Yeah,
it is.
Because of the frame of it, it is a bouncy bouncer.
Yeah, it is a bouncy bouncer.
It's not a rocker.
So if you've joined in with the chat this morning, you are entered into the draw. Bea Aspinwood says, how do I book a consultation? You can book it on the website or just send us a message on Facebook and we will send you the link.
If you go onto the website, you just scroll down just a tiny little bit and it says book a video consultation.
Yeah, it's quite easy to do. And we are happy if you want, somebody earlier talked about wanting to look at the Mamaroo, so we can do a video consultation just to look at the Mamaroo, or we can run through
10 different pushchairs,
10 different travel systems, car seats, baby carriers, furniture, absolutely anything. And we've got some awesome ex-display furniture deals on at the moment. So if you are local looking for your furniture, now's the time to get in touch. We've got a Silver Cross set, we've got a baby style set, and we've got a Tutti Bambini set. So and a Teddy One set. 4 furniture sets. So if you're local, get in touch. So we've got lots of fingers crossed. I suppose we ought to draw the winner now. We've had a good chat about childbirth. I don't really know how we got into childbirth. We've got some really good ideas about inviting some experts in. So we're going to move ahead with that. So watch that space. Join us next week. Monday, we are going to be talking about baby wearing. So we love our baby carriers, don't we? So we are going to be talking.
Giveaway?
Yeah, we've got a carrier to give away. And Kelly is a qualified baby wearing consultant. So as far as we know, we're the only nursery retailer in the UK at the moment with a qualified baby wearing consultant. So join us on Monday and we can really pick the brains of Kelly. Think of some really tricky questions over the weekend.
Don't do that to me.
Let us know if there's any carriers in particular that you would like to look at. So yes, Monday's baby wearing, and we have a carrier to give away on Monday. So I'm going to start at the top today. We're going to draw our winner. So Kelly, all you're going to do is shout stop. Our winner today, we can ship anywhere in the UK. We'll win this one. We'll pack it back in its box and it'll be out to you, be with you tomorrow. So Kelly, I'm going to start scrolling. All you've got to do, Kelly, is shout stop and we will have a winner.
Stop.
Jeez, I thought you were going to leave me going on forever then. So our winner this morning is Julie Barry. So, in fact, her comment was keen to find out about bouncers. Well, Julie, you've got one winging its way to you and it'll be with you tomorrow.
Just send us a message with your details, your telephone number and your address.
So I've just written congratulations so we can find the message. Congratulations, Julie Barry, you have won our bouncer today. So thank you very much for joining us, everybody. We hope you have the most awesome weekend.
Yep.
I hope.
Lots of plans and things booked and meals out and everything.
Yeah, no, I think our most exciting plan for this weekend is we're going to go on a walk.
Oh, yeah.
Don our wellies, our waterproof jackets and go on a walk. From our house, we've got fields behind our house, so we'll just walk. Just walk.
You know what you need?
A dog. A dog, yeah.
William, you need a dog.
Yeah. So yeah, bit of controversy in our house at the moment. We've got children who would like a dog, but
Joe would like a dog.
Yeah, I don't even like dogs, which is quite amazing. But yeah,
big turnaround.
But anyway, we'll love you and leave you. Have a really, really good weekend. Stay safe, everybody, and we will see you on Monday round about 11 o'clock for another live and another giveaway. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.